Hey everyone, welcome in. I'm Knifefoot29 and this is my playthrough of Nomad. Here's what's in our backpack. We're a little overweight. We're all good in here. We're all good in there. 95's the worst of our clothing. Bunch of food. Bunches. And 7 liters of water. Look at that. 0.29. Are you full? 96. Close. We have an arrowhead. We have to go make another arrow. We have 32 arrow shafts. That's ridiculous. And all of these sewing kits. That's ridiculous too. But look what we got. We got a bow. Got a bow. And then 17 and 17. We have still 10 feathers. I don't think we need that. So it is early morning and no afflictions. We'll throw you over here. Go downstairs. How much time has been spent here? Where are we? Camp office? 1.7. We're not going to use the toolkit. We want this to take as long as it can take. We'll just do it like that. There we go. We have 9 arrows now. And 52, 66, 66. 52, 60, and 66. Yeah, that's good. You're at 80. Sharpen you up. Still going up by 3. Oh, it's going up by 4 now. That's good. This means it'll go to 100 with no waste. One more after this. There we go. I'm not going to sharpen the knife because I really don't know when we're going to use it. And, oh, I didn't realize I had 2 of you. I was kind of wondering how my hatchet got to 80%. There we go. Kind of wondering. I didn't realize I had 2 of them in there though. I think we sharpened that other one yet like yesterday. Well, no biggie. Here, let's clean some of this up. Go diagonally. I thought I dropped 4. Whatever. Alright, let's drink up and pass some time. Go 11 hours, or sorry, 10 hours. Then we'll have to guess on the next round. What it'll be, like 4 hours, maybe 5. Oh, actually, maybe it won't be. That's not actually that bad. What can we eat here? Eat you. Perfect. Drink you. I think let's just do 1 hour. This is getting close. And we can go to sleep. We'll check our time when we wake up. Ooh, that was perfect timing there. 2.7 out of 3. 2.7. We eat this one too? Almost. Almost. Hey, Scruffy, welcome in. How are you doing? You're doing good? Me, Ruby, and the kitties, we are all doing good as well. Good to have you. I'm gonna do that. I'll stop it if I see the notification. There it is. All right, and what do we have? Anything that we've left behind? So where are we going now? We got the camp out. We got everything here. Oh, right. We're going back to Pleasant Valley and we'll go into Timberwolf Mountain. What was in here? I might need those. Ah, what the heck? Let's take that too. We don't need, I don't think we need all of this stuff here. Do that. We have 3 that are at 100%. Yeah. And what's our weight? 44, and we're at 35, so that's 9 kilograms. How much, what's our water weigh? 6. Boy, what else are we gonna end up dropping? Here, right from the get-go. I don't know what else we would drop. Maybe the hacksaw? We don't really need a hacksaw, do we? I don't think so. Do that. And oh, let's finish this one and then we'll just drink up. We don't have a soda, do we? I think we do. Nope. I have 3 cleaning kits. Drop one. No, you didn't ask nicely.
Kind of heavy.
I think when we went to the what's it yesterday, I'm trying to think. What did I do with that deer hide? Did I leave it there? Or did I leave it here? I left it there. It's on the step. That's where it is. Why would I need a hacksaw unless I'm going to the summit? Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. But yesterday when we went to the dam, I said I wanted to come back this way and I never did. Or did I? No, I actually hit all the spots. I want to hit the rail cars. I want to hit the rail cars. Thank you, Mert. What other purpose does a hacksaw have? Like breaking down metal items. Is that really it? I might want to save it though, because we're at 23 warmth bonus. I don't know what the settings are in here. It's probably below stalker. Should we check some containers or no? Typo's going in verbal circles. Mako talking himself into keeping an item that he isn't gonna use. Yeah, I know. I know. What's the time of day anyway? Okay. We'll probably sleep in the... Ooh. The dam? Or in the cave? We'll see. We gotta sneak by the wolves outside the dam too, because I don't want to shoot. You know me, right? If I'm leaving a region, I don't want to shoot an animal and get the degradation on the arrow and on the bow. Got a flare. I don't need that. Is that another flare? That is another flare. I don't need that.
I'll take it.
Just what I needed. How many flares do I have? I have 3. How many rocks do I have? I have 0 now. Good. There's only 2? Okay. I gotta start collecting feathers for if we have any arrows fail. Make sure I have some. We get 2 feathers when we break down an arrow. So I don't need to have a whole bunch. Am I looking at a wolf already? Yep. You know what? I could use a flare. That's 0.25 right there. That we'll get rid of. But if I can avoid him altogether... Yeah, I'm gonna have to decide what we're gonna drop to get up the rope into Timberwolf Mountain. We get about 9 kilograms. Too much. I think water is a certainty. We'll drop the water. I don't want to go into crawl. I mean, I don't want him to see me, but I also don't want to take an hour and a half to get by him. Wait a second, that's not what we're doing. That's not it. It's up here. Wow. Get out of here. Whoops. Wrong button. Well, I got the degradation on the bow and on the arrow, and I didn't even hit him. And I burnt a flare. Been a little bit of a... since we've used a bow. I didn't mean to shoot, I just meant to put it away and I forgot. I forgot how to do it. Okay, so we have saplings. When we get into Pleasant Valley, we have saplings in the store. Wild Child, shh, trying to shut me up. Wild Child's in there, like that'll shut him up. For a minute. Yeah, I think I have saplings in the store. Did I actually spend my time at the store? Where is it? Rural store? No, I didn't. So I guess when we go into Pleasant Valley, we can go to the store, spend the time there. That'll whittle away some of our food. And I think it was just saplings, maybe a gut or two. Can't remember if I took a hide in there too. I think there's a hide in there as well. From beachcombing, you left to go to the airfield with 28 arrows. You're level 4 archery, halfway through to level 5. Feels odd to not have over 100 arrows and not be at level 5 by now, but you're adamant that making arrows to level is too much cheese. I agree. But I also don't care. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. I think we already discussed that though, right? Like,
carry this load for much longer.
Making arrows should not do anything for your bow abilities. But make the target. There's already a mod out there that apparently that lets you shoot at the target to gain your bow skill. So just go in and take that as your own, Hinterland, and make things make sense. Yeah, the target near the barn in Pleasant Valley. I saw there's a mod that you can shoot at the target and increase your bow skill. That makes sense. You can make the best arrows ever made. Doesn't mean you know how to shoot a bow.
Is getting too heavy to carry.
Here, I'm tired of seeing that like that. Let's do that. We'll never see it again, but whatever. Yeah, we'll go to the... I think we'll sleep in the cave. We're done our time in the dam, right? Yeah, 3.5 out of 3. You know what would be kind of cool is if they had difficulties to Nomad. You could take one of the regular difficulties like Pilgrim, Voyager, Stalker, or Interloper. I don't count Misery because it's stupid. Or you could do custom settings for Nomad. That would be fun. That would be way more fun than it is currently. Because then you could do it in a run. instead of just going to the places, right? You could actually be like, well, I can kill two birds with one stone here. I can do the challenge, but I can also do a run. Just go about, do your stuff.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I figured it out last night. I was thinking about it, and it'd be roughly 7 days, right? You sleep for 10 hours. And in hours, it's 72 hours for 3 days. Hey, inflated beef, welcome in. How you doing? So 7 nights of sleeping, you're out and about, actually having fun, playing the game. You're probably gonna boil water inside, so that'll eat up some of the other hours. And then you can just go and do that. I figure it might take about 100 days-ish. The only problem I would have with that is that I think, just like all the other runs, when you finish this one, it'll tell you like this is what your quickest time was. I still think they should put that at the beginning. Let's salute Darth. But not everybody really cares about the time that they're taking in these challenges. I really don't. So I think it might be fun to be able to play this on an actual difficulty or even a custom, and then just have that little thing there that's kind of making you stay in certain areas. Maybe in your next run you'll make a rule where after you're making something at a workbench you have to destroy that workbench and you can't use the parts to make another. So you can only make like 16 items ever. I'm just guessing on how many workbenches there are. But how are you gonna make arrows? And clothing. Beach combing. So you're just gonna beach comb your arrows? Or trade, yeah. I think you should do it and then tell me how you liked it. I won't do that. Mostly because I don't want to sit there and kill time just destroying something that I was probably not going to use anyway. But I guess it isn't a bad rule. I mean, it does make you like, well, if you need to use a workbench, but I used all the close ones. Now I gotta go for a walk. But then again, you could just spray paint it. Put an X on there. Lets you know. Don't use it. I'm still... I'm completely undecided on what kind of rules I'm gonna have in my next run.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
When we do our next run here, I think I might call it a gunloper. You all know when I call it custom interloper, the reason I do that, you guys know, but some people don't know. When I call it custom interloper, it's because I'm not using the guns. They're just in the game so I can collect them. And some people may not know, but I mean, if you're putting a video up on YouTube, you kind of need something in the title that tells people what the run is. Not everybody looks in the description. And you only have so many characters. So calling it custom interloper lets people know, like, there's some interloper and there's some custom. Mostly it's interloper. But my next run I might just call it gunloper. And maybe we'll do that deal where we use the guns in the order we found them. And we use them in the condition we found them. Without repairing them. You can call it loot loper. That's Merd's run because he has loot turned up. Nah. I'm actually not bothered by the odd person that has an issue with it, because it's like once in a blue moon somebody comes into my YouTube and leaves a stupid comment, and then I block them because it's not a constructive comment. Where am I going? I think most people who watch understand or just really don't care that one guy every once in a while comes in who's all butthurt. You can't use that word in your name of your run. Yes, I can. And it ain't even clickbait. You know what? It might be pretty bright out. It looks dark, but it might be pretty nice. We're only going down the hill.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
No, we're not. We're going way far. Okay, maybe we should go in here. Why did I think I was coming out that one down there? The coastal highway one. You can call it knifeoloper. No, because they'd still get butthurt. You can't put the name loper or interloper in anything that's modified from interloper. I really don't understand what some people are so butthurt about. If you call it gunloper, nobody would have a problem. But you call it custom interloper, and all of a sudden, oh boy, why don't you just put your settings to Voyager where you want them? Idiot. I'll never forget that one. That guy is like instant. You're done. Goodbye. All right, we gotta, whoops, kill some time here. Let's go. We can see the exit.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Mert's got loot on max. So does CD. How do you do it? How do you do it and not go absolutely crazy with the amount of stuff that you're finding? You like loot. I like loot too, but I would need to pull 3 sleds if I had loot set to max. Now I have to just think, did I leave? I don't think I left anything at the farmhouse. I think I left it all at the store. We have radio control hut is done. We still have Skeeter's Ridge basement and the rural store. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I put all the stuff that the curable stuff is in the store because I didn't want to have to go to a place that I've already done my time.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
So we can do the store and then we can go up to Skeeter's Ridge, I guess. You're patient and willing to take some loot and then 20 days later move a little more loot. Plus you leave things all over the place so you don't have to carry as much food once everything is set up. That's true. I'm still working on trying to get into the habit of what I find in that region stays in that region. At the base in that region. And I heard something. I think I did okay at doing that in my previous run. Obviously there's some stuff that I would have to take with me, but like if I'm out of key supplies. But I think I don't think I'll do a strip the land type of deal again. But I do think I want 10 crafted Reichis in every region's main base in case I foolishly eat raw meat accidentally again. A woodpecker somewhere around here. Did we ever get down to the picnic area? I think I missed it last time. Go this way so we can potentially hit it this time. Just hearing all kinds of sounds. Hey Jinx, welcome in. How are you doing? You saw a woodpecker in your yard this morning and it was huge. I've seen the odd one. I heard something very bad about woodpeckers, so I didn't realize this. Would you like to know it? Sure, go ahead. Okay. I heard that woodpeckers will go to other bird nests and peck at the heads of the babies. That's what I heard. But the wild is a completely different type of place. You've heard that too? Yeah. Like I knew moose in the wild used to fight, but I never knew like a moose was literally like when they're fighting, they're trying to kill each other. And they will kill each other if they get the opportunity. I never knew that. Like the wild is just a very violent, hostile place. Animals you think are cute are not cute at all. You have some kookaburras near you? They're so loud. Please don't use that name in my chat. We did check this. I can't not look. I don't want to get sued by the company that owns the rights to the Kookaburra song. I'm obviously joking, but I watched a video about that, and apparently it's not even the writer, like it's not even the person who wrote the Kookaburra song that did the suing. They have plenty of evidence to suggest that she heard the song. She was alive when it was out, and she didn't care. And then it was the publishing company or somebody else, whoever owned the rights to it after she passed away or something like that. That is who sued Men at Work. Male moose wants as many females as it can mate with. Yep. You know what I'm talking about, Murd. It's like the biggest band that's ever come out of your country. The guy ended up ending his life over it. Some greedy corporation wanted money from something that was out like 30 odd years. Corporations need to go down. They don't do anything good for society. They just set poor examples. Who do I think is the biggest band that's come from Australia? Men at Work. Or AC/DC. But when I say Kookaburra, everybody else knows I ain't talking about AC/DC. I actually had a mini argument with a guy at work one time, back when he swore AC/DC was from England. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're from Australia. And he laughed at me like, you're an idiot. I'm like, no, actually, you're the idiot. The same guy, after working with this guy for 9 years, the same guy, 4 years after I was no longer working there, my former boss invited me to his party. Every year he had his big birthday bash. That same guy that I worked 9 years with didn't even recognize me. I saw him, I waved at him, and he didn't come over. He saw me and chose to not come over. You should do some more drugs, bud. Do a little bit more. The Bee Gees. Are they from Australia? I don't know where the Bee Gees are from. I never would have imagined. Look at them. There's a flock of 5. Again. The Bee Gees are from Australia? I never knew that. Hey Gus, welcome in. How you doing? The Wiggles are the biggest Australian band. So in Murd's opinion, because Murd's Australian, who is the biggest Australian band? Would it be the Bee Gees then? Because I think the Bee Gees were bigger than AC/DC. You would say AC/DC? Good old Akadeka? I don't know, man. I don't know. If I had to put money on it, I would say the Bee Gees were bigger. We got ourselves a blizzard. Can't run. It's loud. There we go.
This pack is getting too heavy
There
to
we
carry.
go. We got some guts. Cured maple. What's our weight? 48. Stock the shelves. Where are we sleeping in here? Just That's a full 4 liters. I don't really need to break this down. Honestly. I don't. And I don't think I need this either. We're just gonna put our bedroll right here. And let's eat that one. Your favorite Australian band's probably Crowded House or Ice House. I know both of those names. I couldn't tell you one of their songs. Who's the biggest Canadian band? Would it be Rush or would it be Alanis? Y'all are saying Rush. It's not who you prefer. Who sold more albums? Oh, damn it, I slept. I meant to pass time. I said band, not solo artist. It doesn't matter. There's a band behind her. He had a band. Nickelback. Ooh. You think Nickelback outsold Rush? Actually, they probably did. It's very possible. Everybody knows Rush, but not everybody likes to listen to Rush. I personally like a handful of Rush songs, but I've watched the Rush documentaries and like I love them. You like Rush. Getty was a friend. What do you mean he was a friend? Let's do that. Your mom knew him. It's unbelievable. I found out not long ago his real name is Gary. It's just they started calling him Getty because his mom, her accent was so heavy. When she said Gary, it sounded like she was saying Getty. To me, that would be the greatest stage name ever. Okay, let's do this. The sad thing about this, we can't do anything here. Like, there's no workbench, and you know me. Yeah, we can't do anything because that requires a workbench. But we have everything we need. But we're just gonna do this. Bill Peart was one of the best drummers. Yeah. This Nomad challenge really needs to be reworked. I agree. Do you know that only a couple of days ago I've always seen the deck of cards there? Do you know that only a couple of days ago it finally clicked? Like, oh, that's what that sound is. Him flipping the, or you're flipping the cards. It's one of those things where, like, I've heard the sound, I just never thought about it ever before. And then one day it just like, it was recently too. And I was like, Wait a second. That's what the sound is? Because I'm usually, when I sleep or when I'm passing time like that, I'm usually not paying attention to this screen. I'm looking at that one.
Time for stretchy,
That.
stretchy.
Do that. Playing solitaire? How do you know who's playing solitaire? Do we sleep? There we go. Thanks, Bird. Let's do that. I knew the deck of cards was in the picture. I just didn't think about the sound that was happening because I never paid it. There's a lot of things in life that I was like, okay, I see it or whatever. I was just like, don't even think about it. Until one day I'm like, hey, wait a second. We're at 1.9. Do that. I don't play cards ever, honestly. What's that sound? Makes me want to run and hide somewhere. That sounds like something bad's about to happen. Where are we? I just literally, okay, we're at 2.3. I bet you it's probably not that difficult to figure out. Like how long 0.6 should be. 0.6 of a day. But I'm gonna guess by the time we wake up, we're down to 373 of water. Wow. Wow. Let's do this. I can cancel if, yeah, I need to do this anyway. You leave the store and walk into a Timby pack and 2 bears. Yeah, I know there's a fire barrel back there. Should I eat? Eat you. Eat you. Probably eat you. We still have a decent amount of food, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we have a decent amount. There's nothing at Skeeter's. That is true. Sleep. Hopefully we get it for the night. I don't think we got it. 2.9. So close. Still 2.9. How can that be? There we go. Backgammon and chest. So fun. You got the best spelling errors ever.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
The answer is no. You cannot. There's not a workbench out there either, is there? Oh, dang. I got that sapling. All right, now I have to figure out how to actually get there from this side of the map. I almost never go. I mean, I guess walking up there would... Where are you? I don't see you. Oh, you're way over there. Okay. You call it chests since you were a child. You learned how to play in kindergarten, and you will always call it that. It's... That's hilarious. Oh, damn it. I forgot I was going to the Mountaineer's hut after that. Oh, well. I'm not turning around to pick it up. We'll have to take it with us to Coastal Highway. I meant to go up there. Probably actually safer to be out here though. Should I just take this guy on? Or do we want to listen to that? There we go. Goodbye. It's like spaghettis instead of spaghetti. All of a sudden it's quiet. Kind of like how your mom calls you moron instead of Gus. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the river. Why not? I could cut through there, but what's the point, really? And is it actually quicker? I mean, it should be because it's a diagonal instead of... Let's go. go this way. Let's go. Thanks, little girl. Thanks, CD. Now let's go this way. There we go. Cancel the auto walk. Thanks, CD. Trying to listen for bears. Oh, bear. He ain't plural. Well, we can check around here.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
53. I don't need it. I don't need that either. But we'll take it. We might need it.
This will come in handy.
I left the shirt. I took the flare. Nothing. Go get this piece of reclaimed wood and continue. Nope, not gonna take it. Don't need it. There any birch saplings in here? There should be, right? I think they're way closer to the bear cave though. I guess the bear cave is right there. There's the bear. I don't see any saplings. Yeah, I kind of wanted to take some of the birch bark, but we don't need it, and we're overweight as it is. So, what is our weight anyway? 40. So we're like 587. Too heavy. There's a sapling. That looks like a maple though. I don't need another maple. Got a doe over there. What do you think? Do you think we'll make it to Timberwolf Mountain in today's stream? We might. How much coal did we have, by the way? We have 9. I think our clothing is good enough to sleep in the Mountaineer's hut without a fire. Because I don't think this is stalker difficulty. I think it's below that. And the 25 degrees on the clothing, that was that for stalker or is that like interloper? Where you can sleep in caves and Mountaineer's hut without a fire. I think we're okay. We're at 23. Watch for Timbies near Skeeters. We'll see. If they're there, we just crack a flare and we'll be fine. How wet are we? We're getting a little bit wet. There'd be a piece of reclaimed wood up by this broken down cabin. I would love if all of the cabins had a chance of being broken or good. Just to change things up. Is that a rifle? So look at that. Be a rifle. Too bad. Here, let's run. Well, I think one of the things that we're gonna drop for weight will be that. It's only 0.66, but we don't really have a reason to be carrying bullets. We have 9 arrows, right? Yeah, we have 9. We don't have any guns anyways. So there will be a handful of things that we'll have to drop to get up that rope, and I think the bullets will be one of them. Water being another. We can always boil more. And then we can pick up what we dropped on our way back. Nothing. Not even a feather. Not even a feather. All right. Let's be prepared. I just about missed the turn. Listen to the music. I probably don't need to pick up any wood. There's going to be wood in there. Before we go in there, I want to check this cabin. Oh, we just got a deer. We're good. You thought I was going to the cave? What cave? No, we're going here. This is our next location. I got lucky. There's a red toolbox that we don't need. Ooh, little cow. The best kind. Might take that. In case we find a piece of scrap metal in there, then we can repair something that we have. Man, there is a lot of deer in this. In we go.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't think we really need a lantern. Okay, we don't need you. Food. Throw you up there, get you off the ground.
I'll take it.
Acceptable broth. Ooh, we got some. Wow. Raw. We don't want raw. There we go. We can get scrap metal off of that. We'll leave those. We'll take that.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I'll take the bandage. I left the painkillers. Take those. Can't pass up free cloth, right? 88. That's why you don't repair your knife, people. Always find a better one.
I think I can use this.
We're leaving it, Astrid. We're leaving those two. Okay, let's shut this off. We'll grab all this wood. And the
I
toolbox.
can barely walk with this much gear.
You can harvest that. That goes an hour. You're 95. You're 80. What do I have? Requires metal to repair. Drop that right now. I don't forget it. I'll probably end up forgetting it. You know that? Put you there. Let's move you over here. Like a... Do you need a workbench to make the crampons? I don't think I want to though. Yeah, I think you need a workbench, yeah. This is probably a waste of time, but let's repair that. Let's repair our lantern. We'll repair the skillet. That way all of them are at 100. We can feel good about ourselves. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to repair you. We had 0.75 in the lantern and we had 0.25. But it won't let us take that last little bit. Let's eat you. We're at 48. Maximum is 35. Throw you up there. Ooh, we got a snappy. I don't want to drink the snappy. Drop the potatoes. Well, we're not going anywhere, so I'm going to keep the potatoes. We'll do that. We'll stop this when it gets, I don't know, right about here. Okay, that's good. We can drink the snappy now. I didn't want to waste it. I wanted to make sure that I needed food when I used it.
I'm getting tired.
Go to bed. Yeah, if I need to drop weight. Yeah, I might drop the potatoes at that point. But we'll see. I'm questioning too. Should I maybe leave some stuff in here? That. We'll do that. All right, there. We should eat that. Get rid of it. Eat that. That was perfect. What's our time here? 1.2. And it is almost nighttime. I think 4 hours might put us at a good bedtime. Maybe not. Oh, that shut her up. That did it. Actually, we're at morning now. Do I have enough space? I don't think. Whatever. We gotta eat it at some point. There you go. Let's just have a look for a second here. We throw all of that in there, that puts us at 39. I want to get that 0.01. There we go. We don't need that anymore. Where did you go? Oh, I can't see you, so for 10 hours again. There it is. It's off a little bit to the side. We'll check our time when we're done with this passing time here. .1. That's gonna take us maybe to the middle of the day, the next day. Okay, you guys can go up here. And 134. Well, so much for dropping water, eh? Oh wait, no, this is gonna take us way past. This might be like one more sleep. Hey, look at that. Shut her up again. Yes. Alright, we should get it now. Nope. 2.6. Oh boy. You love quieting down and Glassford, yeah. Well, he makes enough of a racket when she's breaking her bones, right? 2.8.
Raid! Yes, raid!
Hey, Helga Bean, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hey, Auntie Sarah. Welcome in. We are doing Nomad. We're at Skeeter's Ridge right now. On our way to Timberwolf Mountain. We need to eat. You know me, I'm gonna save that for last. Because why would I want to eat it right away? Those cans, yeah, those are the heaviest. 25. Let's eat that one. You honestly don't remember if you ever did Nomad? I did it a long time ago. I think when I did it, you had to do 10 days at however many locations, and then they changed it to 3 days at 15 locations. Let's not sleep. Let's just pass time. Hopefully up here we'll get the... There we go. We are good to go. You are 75. I'm gonna take you because... What's our weight? 38. See, we only need to drop 3 kilograms. You want me to drop the potatoes? If I drop the potatoes... I will probably forget the potatoes. We can drop one of you. We have no water basically, so drop you. There won't be a thing that requires a pry bar. Oh, bullets. Here, you know what?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's put this stuff all in here. I don't think we're gonna need a knife either, honestly. I better take it though. Here's 000. Hey, Cherry Lum, welcome in. How are you doing? And thank you for the gift sub. We were gonna leave these because we never found a gun yet. Leave some of that. There we go. We're good. We are good. You know what? We don't need you either. Let's take what we have and go. Sure. I got my bedroll. Yeah. Not like I need it.
Oh, lucky day.
Oh, no, it's not. Your subs should be passed along. I agree. I appreciate you doing that, though. You're trying to jinx me, CD. I'm not even reading that. I'm gonna ignore it. I can't ignore in here, though. We gotta see if there's anything. Got a piece of wood.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Don't need that, but took that. You gotta get going. All right, Helga. Thank you so much for the raid. You go have yourself a great day. All right, I'm not gonna loot any of this. The odds of us finding anything that we need is very, very, very slim. There's no wolf up there. Who's that? Cherry Lum. Yeah.
I just want to die. Oh, the stomach. Hurts.
Hey, Neo, welcome in. How you doing, bud? And thank you for that. Watch, I dropped all the bullets. We're gonna find a gun in the hunting blind. I didn't drop the flare shells, though. I still have them. You are well? Good to hear, bud. Good to hear. You know I'm gonna find at least a handgun, right? That's what I wanted so badly because of the amount of bullets we have, but we do have 9 arrows. We're pretty safe.
I'll take it.
I don't need no stinking matches. We got 100% fire striker, didn't we? Yeah. Look at that, 100% that we found. Ooh, that's another arrowhead. I'll take that. Let's leave that wood. How much weight can I spare? Oh, I don't think I can take all of these. But I want to. We'll find something else to drop. Yeah. I could drop them in the bunker. These ones won't be cured by the time we're done our time in there. How much over does that put us? 41. I don't need that. I really don't need 2 of you. I just worry if I throw them in the bunker, like then now I got 2 different places I'm gonna have to remember I left stuff. Actually 3. They left the hide and guts and stuff on the road in front of the store. And you know me. We'll see. I could drink one of the go juices. They're 25. The stick was 15, so there's 40. And then that little touch of water that we have will be good. I think we'll be okay. Not anymore.
Okay.
Drink that. What am I looking for? Here, you know what? Let's do that. Oh, I'm not thirsty? Drop that. Oh, that did it. Cool. We go. Well, it looks like we'll get to Timberwolf Mountain today. What's the time of day? Yeah, probably just in time for bed. Although we have a lot of alertness. And you know me, I can't remember what happens after you drink the go juice. You get a headache. I don't think it depletes your sleep like a stim does. Yeah, getting a couple arrows in there would be massive, because we're carrying all of these arrow shafts. So the more arrowheads we can gather, the better. And plus, making the arrows, that just kills time right there, right? Because we're not using the toolkit. We're just doing them without, I guess. Takes longer. The amount of cloth and the amount of sewing kits that I have. Oh, it does deplete a lot of it. The amount of cloth and the amount of sewing kits, I should probably get all of my clothing to 100. Why not, right? It kills time. We don't need to carry 17 pieces of cloth. Actually, we probably have 20 now, right? Yeah, we have 20. Every repair or every fail, that's a piece of cloth that we no longer have to carry, right? Although after that rope climb, we don't really have any hurdles, right? We can be a little bit overweight, as long as we're not terribly overweight. See a moose. This might have the new moose spawns. Which is sad because this one was so dangerous. This is the guy that stomped me. The very first stomp. He was perfect. Now let's throw that back in her backpack. Alright, let's pull it out of now. And if we're careful with our bow, like these 9 arrows, that's a lot. You know, I could have just left my bedroll back there. Coulda. I see one wolf out there. Got 1 arrow. And that's a good one, right? Yeah, that's 10. It gives us 10.
Thank you.
We might take that. How much is in there? We don't need it. That might be something to do, even though we don't need it. Don't really need you either. Don't need those. Don't need the matches either. Don't need that.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Don't need you. You look like you're horrible. 22%. And most of that was junk. We can take the book. Move you over there.
This'll come in handy.
And drop you. What else did I just find there? I don't remember. Oh, paper. Ah, what the heck? I can, if I light a fire, I can use that. Probably end up forgetting. I don't see any guns. And it feels like 25 in here. There we go. Go check the fishing hut real quick. We'll check these boats too. Oh, I should have dropped the saplings.
I could use this.
Nah, we don't need it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
See if we can get in. Oh, I guess not. Hey, Jurasanu. Thank you for the gift sub. And welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna leave that. Here, you know what? We haven't shot any animals. Let's leave it that way. Let's see how long we can do this without actually shooting an animal. We shot accidentally at one because I forgot how to uncock the arrow. But we haven't actually shot at one intentionally. Run, Glassford, run!
I think I need to lay down.
There we go. We're all good. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? I already forgot what we picked up out there. Fishing line and stuff. Here, we gotta harvest you. Do that. I'm gonna break these ones down too. That one was at 29. You're at 48. That's fine. You're full. Because we have 31 arrow shafts. We now have 2 arrows. We gonna have enough time? Oh, dude, we got them both.
I am too tired to think straight.
That gives us 11 arrows. I think we're doing good on arrows. Feels like 20. We should be okay in here without a fire. Let's eat you right away. Get that. And get rid of that. Ooh, that was almost perfect. Oh, we don't have water anymore. I forgot. Here, we can probably get this all down. Let's do that. And I think we'll end this one here. So for those of you on YouTube, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.